Hello and welcome to Ask Coach Catasha. Today's question. Hey, Coach. Hey, I wanted to get your opinion on something. My friends believe I'm blowing this out of proportion, but I'm not sure. I walked in on my husband masturbating midday on a Saturday. I didn't know he was in the room, and I burst in and we locked eyes immediately. We were both visibly embarrassed and scurried to recover without a word. Later that night, I brought up that I felt some type of way about him masturbating while I was right there. Why does someone in a relationship need to masturbate anyway? We argued and he blamed me for never being in the mood, and now we're not speaking. Did I overreact? Okay. So, firstly, I don't know if so this is always weird to me. I deal with this a lot with couples with around masturbation, whereas when you partner up, apparently masturbation is supposed to go away, right? So the title of your email was I caught my partner masturbating, or I caught my husband masturbating. It's not caught because they're allowed to do that. I think that a lot of times in relationships, people internalize the need for connection and the need to, just honestly, just to bust a nut. And I get partners often asking, like, why is he masturbating? Why does she need to masturbate? Because it's your body. Like, you've been masturbating your entire life, hopefully. And getting a partner, you're not having sex with yourself until someone else comes along. Okay. I think that masturbation is framed as like this thing that you do until someone else can do it for you. And that's not what masturbation is. Masturbation is your own bodily autonomy with your own body. So your husband is allowed and should be able to masturbate. Now, you walking in on him, it is a sensitive moment, depending on where he was in the process. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with your partner masturbating. It's actually, when I'm dealing with desire discrepancy, which is, the bulk of what we do, I want to and they don't. Masturbation is the first thing I asked about. How often are we masturbating? Because two people can have two separate desire meters that, there's not the responsibility always of the other person to reach, right? I love to have sex. And so I want to have sex as much as I can. But, people have to go to work. There's stuff that needs to be done. And so it's not always feasible for you to have sex with your partner. And especially, I don't have a lot of information, but from what you gave me, if you are not in the mood, what is the other alternative? Is your partner just not supposed to do that because you're not in the mood? And again, you may not be in the mood for a very good reason, but that does not stop. Your partner should not masturbate because you are not in the mood, or whatever it is that's holding you back from having sex doesn't mean that they should not engage in masturbation. We have turned masturbation into this dirty little nasty thing that happens, whereas it's with your body. It's everything that you do with your body is demonized, right? If you talk to yourself, you're supposed to talk to other people. If you play by yourself, you're supposed to play with other people. No, the hell you don't. That's not how it always has to be. So you feeling some type of way is something that you're going to have to work through about about masturbation, but it is absolutely nothing wrong with your husband masturbating as many times as he wants to, as long as it's not interfering with his daily duties and things that he has to get done. He's not missing work. He's not selling a TV for it, doing risky behavior. Then he should be able to masturbate. Y'all got to get, and I'm saying y'all because I have this so often. Women will come in and be like, well, he's masturbating. Okay. Are you not masturbating? You should be. Everybody should be masturbating. It's your right. You're allowed to do that. If you are feeling aroused and you want to knock that out, you have every right to do that. So I would say that you need to maybe talk to somebody about how you feel. Maybe you're not feeling heard about why you're in the mood. Maybe you're withholding sex and using it as a punishment, and you're upset that he's still having it with himself. So there's a lot to unpack, but at the grand scheme of it, being able to masturbate is it is your right. I don't know how else to put it. Like, it is radically your right to be able to touch and please yourself. And don't let anyone tell you that that's not your right. And if you are still feeling some type of way about that, I would absolutely suggest that you find a therapist, because it's something up under there that you need to work through, that your partner needs to talk to you about. Like, that should be an open discussion of being able to please myself. So I caught my husband masturbating seems bad because catching makes you feel like you're doing something. And this is also important for if you have children, raising your children to understand that they have the right to their bodily autonomy. I know, it's funny and it's cute to demonize masturbation, especially when we're talking about girls. But, boys, we make jokes about it, we make light about it. Girls touching themselves is absolute no. I can't believe. And you create that. Somebody might have made that in you by basing how you masturbated or you being caught touching yourself. The feelings that you felt, you feel like, I need to put that on other people because that's the way it's supposed to be, and it's not. So masturbation is completely normal. It is your husband's right. It is your right. And both of you should be actively participating in masturbation, because how do you even know what you like and what you don't like? And all the time, like, I don't want to do all the work that it needs to do to have sex. Let's have you had sex? Sometimes of that. If you masturbate, it's just to clean up, just to wipe, throw away. I got to rub your back and make chicken, and I don't want to do all of that. So it's completely normal. Don't feel grossed out about it. Go talk to your husband, because y'all not talking is crazy. But y'all are not talking because you caught him masturbating. Y'all are not talking because something else is going on. And so you need to talk about that other thing and not let the masturbation be the reason that, there's discourse in your house. It's unnecessary. Okay. All right. If you have any additional questions, you can reach me at expressionofrepression@gmail.com or Coach Catasha at expressionofrepression.com. Play nice.